I am looking at Tamra as being a friend. Why y'all look at me like that?
No way, Mitch. Really?
No,
We're
I'm being.
shocked.
Do you expect for Tamra to watch her friend decline? You gotta speak up. You gotta say something.
Are you
Do
kidding?
you do you expect for Tamra just to be silent? She's watching
No,
her
but you can
friend.
say it
She's
one
watching
episode.
her
You don't have to watch
friend
it for 6 months.
and
But she's being
Shannon
a good friend because you didn't answer that. Is
because
she being a good friend when she's doing that? Because
because
that's
when
what I asked.
Hey, it's a brotherhood! Woohoo!
Hey everyone, it's your bro, Mitch Kimbro. I'm here with the bros. Now, bros, Tamra is firing back at claims that she's a bad friend to Shannon Beador. Now, Tamra is not letting Shannon forget about her DUI. Take a look at this.
Anything else that I can get for the table?
You can have a cocktail. I'll give you permission here. Not try it.
Belvedere soda with a lemon, please.
Oh, yeah, an alcoholic should drink. Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Tamra? Let's look at your drinking. You went dead weight at Nobu. You've had to have people sit in a car with you and drive
There's
home.
a big difference between drinking and having a good time and being an alcoholic.
This has to stop. I've had 2 conversations with you on the telephone.
You were drunk every time.
You need to stop because
I need to stop what? Uncovering your bullshit.
Damien, do you think that Tamra's being a bad friend or a good friend?
She's definitely being a bad friend, but are we even friends on shows like this? I mean, let's be real. I think we talked about it in a separate recording about how these friendships get tested and your loyalty gets tested when you get on these shows. Of course, what Tamra did was, I feel like, was wrong. It would be different if Tamra actually felt that way. I don't think she feels that way. I think in her heart, she would like to have sympathy for Shannon, but she's trying to save her job. She doesn't want to get fired again. And like I've said before, it reads like a soap opera to me. It just does. Like her acting is horrible, and it doesn't come off authentic to me. Horrible acting. It doesn't come off authentic to me, and I feel sorry for Shannon. I really do. She messed up. Yes, give her a piece of your mind. Tell her what you think. But damn, when do we stop? I mean, I feel like they beat this woman the entire season and made her the sacrificial lamb.
100%.
I think that when it comes to friendship, I am looking at Tamra as being a friend. Why y'all look at me like that?
No way, Mitch. Really?
We're shocked.
Shannon was physically hurt. She was physically hurt. She had broken bones. Tamra is taking it very seriously. The fact that her friend of over 10 years had this devastating accident. Well, I guess it could be an accident, but this DUI that resulted into broken bones, physical injuries. As a friend, you can take it seriously. And I think that friendship requires honesty. Friendship requires transparency. And she's being that to Tamra, making sure that she's holding her friend accountable and talking directly to her to make sure it's like, I'm going to make sure that you stay on straight and narrow.
Are we watching the same show? Because I'm a little confused by that. I'm very confused by that.
She's talking about her to other people. She's talking about her in a group setting. She's talking about her on camera. This is not someone who's pulling someone to the side and saying, you need to calm down, I'm worried. She's shaming her publicly. She's even saying that Shannon's man leaving her and going to someone who sued her is karma. Like, she's saying she deserves it. You deserve to have your man leave you. What type of friend is that? What type of friend is going to shame you
It's disgusting.
in front of millions of people? What? No,
and then know that there's a video out about you and then talk about it?
Wait, hold on, let Eric finish.
I said she sat there in her little bear suit after licking that thing off that girl's toe and goes, wow, that video is so bad. Oh my God, it's horrible. That's a friend? That's a friend directly helping you out, making sure you're good. I've been best friends with my best friend since we were 15, 14 years old. I would never in my life sit around with people knowing that they have criminal evidence against them and not stick up for them and then go talk to my friend about it. That is gross.
Then I look at
that is gross. She has children too.
I'm looking at it in a certain way, like Tamra, she wants to hold her friend accountable, and she is not really doing that, because at the same time, yeah, we do need to see some accountability, but we also need to see that support And that's not what I'm seeing right now from Tamra. I think that those are the two things that we're missing that needs to be happening at the same time. We have some showing, hey, you need to take accountability, and we have some showing support, but we need both of that onto one accord there. And I think that I think that Tamra is only being friends with Shannon when it's beneficial.
Yep, when she needed her last season. Like, come on. No, that's absolutely ludicrous. That is gaslighting at its finest. You see Shannon having full mental breakdowns. Like, it's not like Shannon's sitting there, like, being happy. She's having full mental breakdowns.
I think Tamra was trying to be strategic. When that ring door footage came out with Shannon all those months ago, people were holding Shannon accountable. They were saying negative things, and people were really holding her accountable. And I think Tamra looked at that and she thought, people don't like what Shannon did, so I have to hold her accountable. Holding someone accountable doesn't mean continually shaming them through and through and through and through.
Just don't understand when Shannon didn't show accountability. When did she got on the show and it opens with her being very candid and being like, I did this and it was wrong. You don't see her trying to backpedal. You never see her saying, I did this, but I did this. She has from the beginning said, I did and it was wrong. You have never once on this whole entire scene we've been filming see her ever backpedal. The way people are approaching her and treating her is wrong.
Yeah.
Well, listen, support is accountability. Support is honesty. We have to be honest with our friends. Tamra witnessed Shannon sneaking drinks, sneaking alcohol after her DUI.
And Tamra sent her boyfriend to Kendrick, Gretchen. Are you kidding?
Do you expect for Tamra just to be silent? She's watching
No, but you can say in one episode, you don't have to watch it for 6 months. You don't have to talk about it for 6 months.
She's watching. Do you expect for Tamra to watch her friend decline? You gotta speak up. You gotta say something when your friend is not on the path that they could be on.
I'm sorry. What did Tamra do to Gretchen? She got her drunk and said on camera, I'm going to send my son after you. That's deplorable. That is so disgusting. And you're going to sit there and tell me that she's trying to be a good friend? You need to see a snake for what a snake is. That is a snake. That is a girl trying to take someone down. If you're really showing accountable, you look Shannon in the face and say, you're drunk and you shouldn't sign on for next season. That's a friend. Not to do it in front of cameras and to constantly make little digs. Did you have a drink? Are you drunk? Oh, look at Shannon. She can't stand up. That's not accountability. Accountability is Shannon. You have to deal with I think you need to address certain issues. That's accountability.
So Shannon sneaking drinks after her DUI. Sneaking.
It's a legend. It's a legend.
It's a legend.
When you're sneaking something, you know, if you're sneaking something, you know that what you're doing probably is not the best choice. Do you expect for Tamra to be silent?
I think it's all the eyes on her. I think it's the pressure, all the people on. Of course you're going to sneak a drink.
Yeah.
Who's going to be watching, taking pictures, judging me the first drink that I have, you know? And I want to ask you something, Mitch, because you're taking Tamra's side, but I want you to go back to the dinner with Shannon and Tamra when they were sitting there. Do you remember when Shannon got up and how Tamra looked at the producer and was like, oh, she's going to get another drink? Smiling with glee. Like, I feel like when this happened, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but this is how I feel. When this news broke, I honestly feel like in Tamra's head, she got excited. Like, oh, we have a storyline for next season. We have
I have something to perpetuate. I have something to move.
It's all
I have
game. It's all politics. This shit is, excuse me, this stuff is, you know, it's crazy. It really is.
She's so used to stirring the pot that she can't help but not do it because she's done it for so long. And that's her personality now.
It's so hurtful. It's so hurtful for Tamra to be called a bad friend.
When she is.
When you have the Trace Amigas event, with Vicky, Shannon, and Tamra's the one that's saying that Shannon just had this DUI. It's in bad taste. It's in bad taste to continue with this event that I know is going to have alcohol, is going to have some temptation. Let's put my friend in an environment that's separate from this and maybe revisit this in the future.
So why didn't she get her some help? Why didn't she get some help? Why didn't she do what Vicky did, which was take her away from the paparazzi, fly her to her private house, and stay with her for a weekend? She's such a good friend. She's such a good friend. She didn't do what Vicky did, which is take her to her house privately without paparazzi and talk to her.
Eric, Tamra did give Shannon support. She was
No,
on
she
the
didn't.
phone. She was on the phone giving her support after the DUI. Tamra made sure to do that. Just because her support doesn't look the same as Vicky, it doesn't mean that support does not
Can I genuinely
exist.
ask, what is the benefit as a friend? What is the benefit to sit around a bunch of people and talk about the fact that your friend has public videos of her in her DUI in which she got hurt? You brought it up. She got her bones crushed. She got it, not the man, not Tamra. She got hurt. She has blood. It will happen to her. What's the point of standing around people that you know are not liking her with the girl and going, oh my God, that video, so bad, damaging. That's a good friend.
Because if Mitch or any of you, even as friends, not even as partners, send me a picture and there's blood, and yes, red cup,
Hey, mama.
solo red cup. But if anyone sends me pictures and there's blood on their faces, I'm gonna be concerned. So I do think it's strange she's not concerned, and I do think it's weird that Tamra supports that man.
I think it's strange that he went to other people's Ring cameras and got videos.
It's so
Why you go to other
strange.
people's? If Victor did that to you, if I did that to you, if we went to a group of people who didn't like you, shared a video about you, and then never tell you about it, knowing there's lawsuits, knowing that he's coming after her money, knowing she has kids, knowing she's a single mom, like we brought up in the last recording, why would you do that?
I think there's
If
bad
you
blood.
know that she's spiraling.
I think there's bad blood between Tamra and Shannon.
But she's being a good friend because you didn't answer that. Is she being a good friend when she's doing that? Because that's what I asked.
I do think she is. I do think that
So she's being a good friend standing around with the recording. And wow, okay.
Listen,
I'll never let you get a recording of me, mama.
No, listen. When Tamra and Vicky were not on the show, Shannon ghosted Tamra. And that's not being a friend. And I can understand why Tamra is apprehensive. I can understand why she might be apprehensive with that friendship and why
ghosting someone, incriminating video, and mama.
Listen, but the ghosting came first. Let's keep the order. And
but
I think that informs your feelings.
I think you're creating a different narrative than what happened. Because last year when she needed Shannon there to fight Heather, they were biffled. They were every day. She was, Shannon, please. Oh my God, leave Shannon alone. Last year they were biffles. And the ghosting happened the year before that. So now 2 years ago is the reason why she's sitting in a room with incriminating evidence and having someone blackmail her. That's blackmail. And she's doing it with people she don't even really like. That's not a good friend. That does not make a good friend. I don't want to be friends with that girl. We scrap it in the play yard. That's the kind of friend that is me.
No scrapping.
That's not honest, though. Honest. That is not honest.
Don't get violent.
I'm mad that someone has a video of my girl. She has a video of this girl, and it's criminalizing. Like they keep saying, "Oh my God, it could ruin her. It could ruin her."
I agree with you, Eric. Not with the scrapping. I don't like the scrapping, but I agree with your point.
We're talking about Kenya showing a porn video, but this one has a video that they're purposely trying to expose a woman who already is giving them money, who's already going along with it, and she's perpetuating it. She knew for weeks that video existed. Why did you wait 4 months to say something? You look like a broke bitch by asking her to give you money back. You look broke. You look broke. You look broke. I'm going to say it again. Broke. If you're asking, because honestly, you could have just said, I paid for the facelift, and that would have been embarrassing.
Oh my God, what's in the cup?
I know that drink ain't got you talking like that.
Because she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
That's my favorite Atlanta moment when Nene told that to Kenya. Tamar Braxton.
Tamar. Where Braxton family values.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I said Tamar.
So I was saying, yeah, I do feel as though she's a bad friend. Like, you have someone looking at the video and not really showing any type of concern, or, any type of concern towards Shannon. She wasn't worried about her well-being. I felt as though when I seen it, when I seen the news break out on TMZ, I said, oh, this is going to be the storyline. And who did I know who was going to hop on it? Tamra, because I felt as though that was her job, and that she felt as though that was her role and her position to play while coming back to the show. She doesn't want to get her orange taken again. Not saying that she's doing it to keep a job, but saying she's doing
she lost the gym, so
and she wants to do it, which is at the end of the day a bad friend, because the intent was there to keep bringing it up, keep bringing it up, keep bringing it up. Like, how much accountability do you want someone to take?
Everyone looking in, let us know. We want to know, do you think Tamra's being a bad friend or a good friend to Shannon? The Bros of Bro Chat will be back. We'll see you again next time.
I don't know.